Welcome to Clever Conversations. This is a chance for us to meet indie artists, authors, creators of all kinds, and we hope you enjoy this ride with us. Let's get into the show. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. I am joined today by Frisco, who is coming at us from the ATL. How you doing tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am good. I'm excited. So I want to dive right into it. You are a rapper. You are a lyricist. Your
Yeah,
writing is incredible. I'm
thank you.
listening to some of the music. Tell us a little bit how you got started in music. We'll start at the beginning.
Okay, at the beginning, man, I started off as a shy kid early on, maybe like 5 to 8, very shy kid, and music kind of gave me a voice. My sister gave me not gave me the gift, but introduced me to it, and ever since then, it's been no looking back. I ain't haven't put it down since. So
That's
that's the
incredible.
that's the beginning.
How old were you when you wrote your first song?
Oh, I wrote my first song. I was fifth grade, so maybe like 8, 9,
Wow.
however old you are in fifth grade. But yeah, fifth grade.
And you just knew that was it. That was where you wanted to head in life was is getting into music and having a music
Yep.
career.
Yep. I knew early on all my friends been into sports, basketball, football, and
Uh-huh.
it's always been music for me.
I hear
Yep.
you. That's cool though. Yeah, my son was a football player, but also still writes music. He writes music to this day. He loves it. You know,
Okay.
it's like the football isn't going on, but the writing and the music still is, which is really really cool. But you had a little hiccup along the way,
Yep.
so you got the chance to get some music out, and then um, ended up having to spend some time, a good amount of your time. You're so young to me.
Yeah. 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 They
How
got me
did
young. They got me
Yeah,
young.
it did. Yeah. How did that impact your writing?
You mean prison, right?
Yep.
It impact. I mean, it was a blessing and a cursing. If I'm gonna be honest, more of a blessing than anything else because I come from I know you probably hear it a lot when you listen to stories about people that come from poverty, but that's where I come from, and it kind of saved me from that. So prison it put me in a position where I was forced to learn. Because
Hmm.
a lot of people, I don't want to just say young black men, young people, period. It's hard to learn. Whether it be from your parents, your brothers, or your uncles, or those around you, the elders. And when you're in a place like that, you're forced to. So it gave me a lot of things to keep on my belt, you know. So and for my writing, I'm like you said, you're forced to sit down, you're forced to sharpen your skills mentally. So I had nothing but time to sharpen my skills mentally. So the music people hearing nowadays, that's why I'm as good as you hear. You know what I'm saying? I put the work in for it.
Yeah, you did. I can hear a lot of emotion in your lyrics. I
Thank
can
you.
feel like a lot of pain in there, like a
Yeah.
strength, an inner strength that you develop. Where does that strength come from?
Oh man, see that's even deeper than that. I mean, like I said, well I didn't say, but I'm raised by all women. My aunt, my mom, my grandmother, my aunts, and my sister, so like I ain't seen nothing but emotion. I'm still a man, but like I see life from a different perspective. So it kind of gave me the ability to see things from a different perspective, being tapped who I am as a man and a person, because I'm forced to see these emotions that these great, beautiful women raised me up. So I'm forced to see things from a different way. So when you hear me rap and you hear me sing, it's very in depth, because I'm familiar with that side. I come up, what I'm saying, like that.
Yeah, I can feel it. I could feel pain in there. I could feel a lot of emotion, um, but a resilience that's not. I went through a rough time. I almost died during COVID. I ended up in the
Hmm.
hospital for a long period of time and came out of it with a really bad heart condition. And so every day, for the first couple months, I didn't think I had a tomorrow. And so
Yeah,
when you don't think you're going to have another day in your life, and you
yeah,
just, you think today is my last, and I can't plan what tomorrow is going to bring. It really can put a heavy toll on your soul, right? on the way you see life and what you move on through. Do you ever feel that way? Did you ever feel was there a point in the last 13 years that you felt uh there wasn't a future for you, or there wasn't, that you didn't know where you were going to head?
I can speak, for the 13 years I spent away. It take a lot just to get through one day. It take a lot just to get through one
Mhm.
day because you have these big aspirations, and I'd like to think everybody has some type of aspirations on some shape, form, or fashion. So like when you're in a place like that, to be honest, you don't know which way your life is going to go. So I was very like, if I'm going to be honest with you, hurt, uh, depressed, dismayed, discouraged. I mean, all the emotions, you know what I'm saying? I know people see me now, maybe it's hard to see how I was in that place. But if you
Mhm.
spend 13 years in a place where the sun don't shine, I'm pretty sure you can like come to understand, like, okay, I see what he's talking about. So the things that you see happening now is like, I could come to tears, but it's truly a blessing. It's truly, truly a blessing because I don't want to say I didn't see it coming, but I prayed long nights. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Long, long nights. We spoke about COVID. I had COVID back twice, two times back when it happened. And at that time, it was very, very scary. Very scary. So, and I don't have a spleen. I've been shot 3 times. So, like, that's another thing I really speak about in my music. Maybe I think it's the first time me saying it publicly now, but I have like a little health conditions. Take me longer to get over sicknesses than a normal person, but I didn't even
Mhm.
know if I was gonna make it through that. So, God is good overall. So I
Yeah.
smile. I smile now, but it wasn't always smiling times for me.
It isn't. I can understand it. I mean, it is so tough. And if you had 6 words to describe where you are right now,
Hmm.
not in the past, but where you are right now. If you were going to describe who you are or where you are right now in your life, what would your words be? What 6 words would best describe you?
I'm gonna go with I say overcomer because I overcame a lot, and I say resilient because all the things that I did go through, I still somehow made a chance to come out of it like above the circumstances. And it's a 2 word, but God fearing.
Mhm.
God fearing because without that, nothing is possible. So that's 3. Love, because sometimes the unfortunate things and we lose faith in love, we lose faith in people, but I still have it. There's love and it's faith because you still gotta believe. Don't nothing just fall out the sky. You still gotta believe. One more. I'm gonna go with hope, man. I'm gonna go with hope.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna go
Man,
with hope.
that was powerful right there. That was powerful. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
have those things. It's a struggle, and every day is a struggle forward. I think,
It is.
we're all facing different things in our life. We're all going through things, and we need words and songs and
Yeah,
music that carries us through.
yeah. Real talk.
How do you rejoice now? What is something that makes your heart sing?
I got my first son on the way. That I thought it was just music until I the announcement of my son on the way. So
Congratulations.
that, yeah, yeah. That's the
What
most
does he
beautiful thing.
do? When is he going to arrive?
Maybe in another couple of days. Yeah,
No, really?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow. That's
Yep,
amazing. Okay, well, that's happening right away. You have
yep.
names picked out?
He a junior.
There
He's
you
gonna be
go.
a yeah, he's gonna be a junior.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be a junior.
That's exciting. Are you
It
ready for
is.
it? Are you ready for parenthood?
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I just one of the things I always wanted, just to be a father.
Yeah, it's a great responsibility,
Yeah, it
but
is.
it's a great reward.
Yeah, I'm
That's
excited about that
amazing.
though. I'm excited
Yeah,
about it.
that's amazing. Um, I think one of the things that we learned through our years, I know I've been around for quite a few years. Uh, who do we trust? Who do you trust? Like, who is that? Who are the people? And it doesn't have to be a particular person, but like, if you were talking to somebody and they were
Hmm.
going through some of the things that you mentioned already, like the depression and the
Yeah.
loneliness and the struggles, like who do you trust? Who would you say is the right person to trust to look for guidance, help, mentorship to move you forward?
Uh, I want to go off cuss a little bit because I don't really give away that easy. That has to be earned. That's another growing pain that I learned as a man. Like you don't really give your trust away, just gift it away,
Mhm.
because that's not one thing you do. So I would say nobody, God, God. But there's many things to learn from any experiences. Like all you have to do is pay attention if you want to learn something, grow from something. But so far as just trust, somebody's gonna have to earn it.
So you trust
Somebody's gonna,
yourself.
yeah,
Trust in yourself.
yeah, that. I like that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Okay.
there you
Trust
go.
yourself. Yeah. Because I think inside you know what your heart says and your soul says and where you really want to be. And I
Yeah,
think because you found that and you wrote about it and
yeah,
you honed your craft. And one of the things that I had to do to stop not thinking about tomorrow may not be here for me was to move forward and persevere even though nothing was promised me, right? And that is trust in yourself. That is
yeah.
trust in what you've got to offer and what you can do.
Yeah, and it take time for that. Some people that been me watching, it's kind of like easy to hear say trust in yourself, but like sometimes you got to convince yourself that you're made to do what you're doing.
Mhm.
It don't have to be basketball, it don't have to be sports. No matter what it is, you gotta sometimes, like I say, convince yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be great at something. It's obviously true that you're great at it, but if you don't believe and you're not convinced, you don't even really matter. So you got to trust in yourself and find that strength to dig deep and like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. You know?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have I mean, you have to believe that your future is possible.
yeah,
I think that that's and that goes right back to your 6 words when you said faith and God fearing and all of these things that you
yeah,
just like we're talking about what you're those are the things that we find in ourselves so that we can trust ourselves. So your 6 words are the things that you use to trust in yourself.
for sure,
It's
1000%, 1000%.
that's what it's all about. That's what I wanted to get to because I think that just comes out in music, it comes out in inspiring others. Who do you want to inspire with your music? Who are the people that you when you were writing these it's for yourself, but then who
Yeah,
are you writing it for? Like who do you hope that it speaks to?
man, that was a beautiful question. You know why? Because I was hoping that I can like answer this in a different form, but you asked it straight out. But who I'm speaking to and hope to inspire is the youth, man. Because
Yeah.
I know what it's like not having no one speak to you. You know what I'm saying? And some people, I
Mhm.
know you're gonna have some critics like what these gruesome stories you're telling, right? But that same story I'm telling, some young man is going through that. You know, some
Yep.
young man is going through that. So like when I'm writing and when I'm expressing, not even just music, like I be hoping to reach that. You know, because like if I feel like if I was reached at an earlier age, things could have went in a even better direction. They're going great now, but even better. So, and I had a chance. So like a lot of kids won't get no chance. So I just hope to reach them and inspire them for
You
real
have
too.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they
yeah,
need the inspiration. I think where we are in today's world, they're looking for that inspiration, that the words and the music that inspire them to do great things because I think we're going to
yep,
see great things from them if we only stop and listen, if we
yep.
only ask the right questions and give them the opportunity to share what's on their heart and on their mind because there's greatness within them and many people don't give them the time or the chance to do that and so that's why your
They
music
don't.
is so important.
Thank you.
um, yeah, let's talk about the music for a little bit. You've
All
got some
right.
new music coming out, and I'm
Yeah,
excited for that. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let's start. Let's see. I really, really liked Once Again.
Okay, thank
I
you.
re-
That's a
Tell
favorite
me about
by.
it. Is that one of your favorites?
Yeah, that's a favorite. Yeah, for sure. But once again, is one of the songs where like I really kind of dug in like a deeper place and showed a more vulnerable side of myself, which I'm doing now. But this was even deeper. This was about what I was going through when I was locked up and the emotions behind it. You know, I told this perspective from my mom. You know, because I'm her only son and I'm her baby. So like that's a painful thing to watch her
Hmm.
son go through. So like, and anyone that had been through a tough situation, I'm pretty sure can relate to that. And yeah, when I was recording that, the whole studio kind of like stopped.
Yeah.
The whole studio stopped. Like, okay, it was a
Yeah.
moment for sure, man. And that's definitely one of my proudest moments right there. That one for sure, hands down.
Could you talk about now? Tell me if I got the lyrics right. It says when it said, was it chains on me or chains? What is the lyric? Chains on me. I know we ain't homies.
Oh no, they changed on me. I know we
Oh,
ain't homies.
changed on me. Oh, I know
Yeah,
we
they
ain't
changed
homies.
on.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
powerful.
That is. I mean, because another thing I want to speak on. A lot of people go through these same things I go through, but many people don't speak on it. Like I had friends that kind of like switch paths on me. Once
Mm-hmm.
upon a time we were like this, but we moved like this, and you don't really understand the reason. So like I don't even want to respond how I usually will respond. So like I just speak about it in the music. Sometimes friends not always gonna be friends who you thought they were. So if you people listen to my music, man, it's very relatable, very
Yep.
understanding. It's gonna get you through some things. It's gonna get you through
Yeah,
some
it is.
things.
It's gonna. It's like you. It's like the pain, and you like
Yep.
walk them through it, and like say, okay, we're gonna get on the other side of it. This is the way it's gonna be. It's like it's a good progression through it. Yeah, and I think people do come in and out of our lives at different times. We realize that as we're older, that there are some friends that we'll have that will carry us through, and there's going to be people that come in and out like the seasons change, our
Nah,
our
yeah.
connections will change, and so it's okay if they move on and they aren't friends anymore, and we don't always know why, but that
Mm-hmm.
there is a greater plan, and
Yep.
that we just need to trust in that, and we move in a
Yep.
direction that we're supposed to go in, right?
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it because I'm really not bitter about how certain people aren't in my life anymore. They didn't do what I expected them to do. Like you being true to your path or whatever it is that you're doing, like however you want to sum it up, that's cool for you. You do you and I'm gonna do me. Like I'm not gonna let nobody take me off this path, this journey, and like the place I'm going to. So like sometimes you can't even explain it, but that's okay too. That's
Yeah,
okay too. That's
it
all
is
right.
okay. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like a part of the journey, like
Yep.
we're gonna go. I need to. This is where I want to go. This is where I need to go. This is the journey I'm on,
No,
and
seriously.
you're gonna have different. You're gonna get in different cars, or you're gonna have different passengers, or you're gonna have different people that are gonna go on different parts of that journey. And then it's time for them to get out. And sometimes you want them. You open the door. Sometimes you slow down and let them out. Other times you just tell them to jump.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens,
Yeah,
right?
that I know.
But then and then you're ready for the next one, the next person to come in, and then try to get like not get what you can from them, but understand that it is a time, and maybe it'll last for a long time, and maybe it won't, and that's
Yeah.
okay. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
take away from your journey or your heart or your passion, but that
Yeah.
that was the time for that, and then you move on,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay.
It is okay. Yeah. Another thing I want to put perspective on, like I think sometimes people like misconstrue the terminology of use people because I don't mind nobody using me. Like we all come into this life and people's like we take something to learn, to grow, or whatever the case may be. But when you use me, just don't abuse me. That's
That's
when you
right.
have to. That's when you have to kindly
That's it.
remove
That's
yourself. Like
right.
I don't mind you using me. Just don't abuse me. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right. Yeah, 'cause
yeah,
we
and
all
that's a
can
deep one. Y'all take that and break that down. That's a
that's
deep
right.
one.
That's right. Because Yeah, because we're all we're getting and learning and giving from, back and forth through each other.
Yeah.
I just a friend of mine, what he actually comes on, Antonio, he comes on and co-hosts for me a lot. He
Hmm.
just got back from DC. He does he works in with veterans. He's got an app that helps veterans, like when they get out of service, to find the things that they need to that the that they get offered as veterans of whatever department, they Army, Navy, Air Force, all that stuff. And but he loves music, and he comes on and does a lot of my co-hosting with
That's
me
what's
when I'm
up.
interviewing musicians. And I asked him, what he was up to, and he's just like, life has got me going in so many different directions that I can't keep it all straight sometimes. And I don't, like, it hurts, it hurts the health. It doesn't, I don't take care of myself like I should. And it makes
Yeah.
me, it when I see all the things that you're doing and all the things you've been through
Yeah.
and stuff like that, do you ever feel that way? Do you ever feel like life pulls you in a lot of different directions?
Man, look, like see, like I'm totally honest all the way through this. Like I don't really get many moments to myself, really moments for myself. And I don't want to say I don't deserve it, but like I'm on a journey. Cause I definitely know I deserve it. Like if I go to the Bahamas and sip me a drink and put my feet up, you know what I'm saying? I probably will deserve that, but I'm on a different mission right now. Like I don't want to say like I'm gonna stop because I'm not. You know, I got my mom, I got my sister, I got my nieces, my nephew, I got my soon-to-be son. I got my dreams in front of me. I got people that's on my team. I got all type of responsibilities. So like, yeah, it's 1,000 different things pulling me here, pulling me there. But I got to get up every morning and get to it. So thanks for asking that question, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that question because no one even asks questions like that. That's thoughtful.
Thanks. Well,
That's
I know what
thoughtful.
it's like. I know you've got a lot, and then you just told me you've got a son that's about to arrive.
Yep.
Gonna be Scorpio.
Yeah. Yeah.
There
Yeah. My junior man.
you go. That's amazing. Favorites. What's your favorite song that you have
My
out right now? I know,
uh
because you can't. I'm not gonna let you say the one that's coming out on Friday. I'm not gonna let you say that one. But of the ones that are out right now, what's your favorite song that you've done?
I'm gonna go with Stay Focused. It kind of fluctuates, but I'm gonna probably
Okay.
pick a no favorite. But my song Stay Focused, that's my song Stay Focused. And all the songs I put out thus far has yet to reach what that song has done. And
Hmm.
so yeah, stay focused. I say dreams come true when you stay focused. But I've been dying inside with all this pain on me. Yeah, it's
That's it.
self-explanatory. Yeah,
That's
man.
great. That's great. I love it.
Yeah,
That's so cool. If you haven't, I'm going to put all the links in the chat, so in the description and the chat everywhere. Make sure you check out Frisco's music,
yeah.
see what he's got going on, and we got some good things. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. You've got a song coming out. It's coming out Friday.
Friday.
Dude, your son's going to be born the same day your song comes out.
Man,
I got to
what
say it. No
let's
games
put
played
it put it
there.
put it out, put it out. Blessings on blessings, man.
Yep.
Blessings on blessings. Blessings on blessings. But hey, I got one thing I like to speak on for those that's
Yeah.
watching. You know, I know you see me with this jewelry on, you see me with my rings on, but underneath this is a man just like you. They're just like you that went through hard times, went through things that they didn't understand, from like faith, financial things, like all things across the board. And I'm getting to a place where like things are getting better. But you have to know, don't nothing come overnight. Don't nothing come overnight. So when someone sees me, I always want them to know like it ain't been no place where I just snap my fingers and things start happening. And the reason being you see me with these things on because that's to motivate, not to show and stunt, but to motivate. But to motivate. So just like I'm doing it, you can. And that's from my city back home, Peoria, Illinois.
Wow. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, man.
That's the way to do it. I did put the link in the chat. Tell me about this song, Play No Games
Yep. I can tell you
with
about
Sada
that.
Baby. I like it.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
cool. Tell
yeah.
me about it.
Okay, Sada Baby. That's an artist from Detroit. Yeah, and of course I'm from Peoria, Illinois. This is a high profile feature. Yeah, so this is something like that's going to be special, not just for me, but for my city as a whole, also for the Sada Baby fans. And this is my gift to the world right now. You know, I'm really excited about this. And look, if I really can like put it in any words, it's like the best thing coming out. How about that?
How about
Best,
that?
don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. We put everything into it, from my management to marketing to promoting. Like, yeah, this is one. This is one.
This is the one.
This is one. Make sure y'all tune into that. Play No Games, Frisco Hardbody Skull featuring Sada Baby.
Coming
Yeah,
out
yeah.
Friday.
Coming
I'm
out Friday,
excited.
10/27. Album coming soon too.
That's such a good date, too.
It
I
is.
love 27 is one of my favorite numbers.
Yeah, that's
I
one of
got
my
two
new
boys
favorites.
born on the 27th.
Do you?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
okay. It's a sign. I'm
It's a
taking it. It's a
sign. Yeah,
sign. I'm taking it. It's
that's
a
right.
sign. You say my son might be born on the 27th.
I know it's
You
such a
try to
lucky
book it.
number. I'm saying it's a good number.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited for you. I got a few more questions I want to ask before we wrap things up. You've been
Okay,
so
no
good.
problem.
Um, Tell me about your perfect day. If you could imagine a perfect day for you, what would that look like?
Oh man,
How
you're
would it
deep with it.
start? What would you do? Where would you go? Who would you be with?
Okay, a perfect day. A perfect day. Let me see. It would be waking up thanking God and not having no worries about nothing going on, whether it be blessings or not blessings, no worries. That was a great one, man. Maybe with my girl, my son, have a good time with them. That's a must. And then, like I'm so in love with this music, so I still have to involve my music some way, somehow. And so recording a great song that I can send out to my team for them to be excited about. And yeah, that lets you know how much I am concerned about this music. So somewhere you asked me about a perfect day, and I
Yep.
still find a way to talk about my music. So,
You
but
said all the
yeah,
important things though. You got them all in on that day. So I love that.
yeah, I
So
love
you
that.
have to make sure you take the time to have that day because I think that's like really important when we think about what our perfect day is and how it
Yeah,
means so much to us that you're going to have that day really soon. And so you have to hold that in your heart and take that moment and make sure that you like live in that moment because it's one of those rewards that we are gifted with. And you've been gifted with so much even though you've suffered so you've also
yeah,
been gifted so much. And I don't see that chain as any kind of bragging or looking like, look at me. I
yeah.
see it as
Thank
I am
you,
strong and
thank you.
I'm going to persevere and I'm going to overcome and I'm going to get through and I'm going to speak to the people that need to hear my message. That's
I
powerful,
love it.
man.
I love it. I love it. Hey, so I like her, man. I like her, man. I like her.
It's
Yeah,
powerful. It's some
it's
good shit right
powerful.
there. That's what you got to do.
Yep.
Any words of advice for an up and comer that really wants to get into music? It's so hard,
Yep.
especially as an indie artist, getting your stuff out there. It's a struggle. I know because
Mhm.
I work with them. I actually
Mhm.
represent some artists too.
Mhm.
So I want to, it's one of those things that you have to have an inner toughness for. So,
Yes, for
what would
sure.
your words of advice be?
Okay, I got something for you. Before I tell them, this is what y'all all artists need to know in the whole world. Play No Games, Frisco Hard by the Skull, featuring Sada Baby coming out Friday. Don't you
Yes.
forget that. The album Welcome to Yodiville coming too. But see, that's a multifaceted question because some people are like hell bent on finding their sound. And some people are hell bent on the financial side of it. And some people are hell bent on like marketing and promoting and just understanding how the game go and trying to find a team. So I probably can go on for at least 10 minutes with like answering that question. But for like if I was speaking to myself and like when I first started and for things I learned, one thing I would say, the advice I can say is you can't do this alone. This is not no one man army type of thing you're not going to do this thing alone. So the first thing I can say is like focus on what it is you know that you can do and then develop a team around it. And like whether it be like one of your best friends or someone you met online, and sometimes your online community is stronger than your own family. So
Hmm.
like don't negate that. So like One thing I would like to say to the young artists that took me a minute to realize is you need a team with this. It's not just going to be you. My team eventually formed and found me by the grace of God, but nobody can do this alone. I don't care how talented you are, whatever talent it is you have. You can't do this alone. No one man can do this. So that's the goal. All the things will fall in place once you get your team. If you love this the way you love it, if you focus the way you focused, and you believe the way you believe, you get your team, there's no doubt in my mind. Whoever you are, you find your way to your dreams, man.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Hey, I know because I got somehow I got found, and they were like, I met an artist. I interviewed her first, and then I met her, and I was like, and then she was like, I need you on my team, and I have been sticking with her and helping her
Yeah.
along the way, and it's a struggle and it's a lot of work, and I couldn't imagine doing it alone, and so
Can't.
and but it's also just a beautiful thing to watch and be a part of, and I feel so blessed to be able to do that, and then to be able to speak with amazing artists like yourself who
Thank you.
bring so much joy and so much strength and power in their words. I think our words are so important. The words we choose, the things
Yes.
we choose to share with the world, they live long after we are gone, and they can make such an impact to so many, and your music does that. So I
Thank you.
am just honored and privileged to have you on. And go ahead, hit us one more time. What are we waiting for on
Huh?
Friday?
Play no games. Frisco Hardbody School featuring Sada Baby. Let's do this. This way,
That's right.
not that way. Upward.
That's right. And a brand new baby on the way. We're so
Brand new
excited for
baby on the way.
you. Thank you for being here tonight, Frisco.
No, thank you. I got to come back in here. This is what? Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I got to come back up in here.
Yeah, you do.
This was beautiful, man. I appreciate you
You're
for
going to be
having me.
messaging me on Friday saying he's here on the 27th. I know it. I know it.
Yeah. We know what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be playing that Sonic Baby Play No Games. Me and my
That's
son as I
right.
hold him because he came out on the same day.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for joining us today. I'm so glad you spent some time with us, and I hope you'll come back again next time for more clever conversations. Like and subscribe. We love it. We'll see you next time.